is up, guys? Yes, I know I took 2 months off. But anyways, we're back and better than ever. So welcome back to episode 5 for all you multi-sport athletes out there. Yeah, so I kind of took like 2 months off, but I'm back. If you are wondering what is going on in my room, I'm watching football. Also, by the way, happy Thanksgiving for everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Um, it's currently 7:50 on Thursday, November 27th. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope everyone had a great day. Hope everyone is having a great day, great evening, watching some football. That's what I've been doing all day. And hoping that my fantasy team wins. But anyways, back to the episode. Yeah, so basically the first couple of months, like the first 2 months of school have been great. I love school. Like school's going great. But the amount of schoolwork I had, yeah, so I kind of had no time to do anything outside of school, and then I had 2 practices of softball a week and 2 lifts, so I legit did not get home until like 9. So I had an hour and a half to do homework, and then go to softball for 3 hours and come back and do my homework at like 10 o'clock at 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, and it was just not good. And on top of that, our fall season, we had 3 weekends where we were gone, like New Jersey, Pennsylvania, like we were gone for like 3 weekends. I had to do my homework at the hotel. It was absolutely insane. One of the last 2 weekends, I tried to orchestrate something and be like, "Yo, guys, you want to hop on my podcast?" And I forgot my headphones, and it didn't really work with my microphone on my computer, so kind of didn't really work out. But I'm back. I've been doing pretty good with my schoolwork. Like I usually once I get schoolwork, I get it done. I hate getting it done like before it's due or like right before it's due. It's like stressful and I don't want it to be late. I am I'm more of a rule follower when it comes to schoolwork and school in general. Actually, I'm a rule follower. Hold on, I'm getting off topic. So let's get back to this. Anyways, it's winter sports season, and yes, your girl does do a winter sport. I do basketball, and honestly, we're just gonna be talking about that because it's basketball season. Got a scrimmage tomorrow, actually. Fun fact. So yeah, let's do it. Anyways, fortunately for me, I'm on the varsity basketball team this season. Huge thanks to the coaches that um, at my school. I'm grateful that I'm able to be given this opportunity and play at the varsity level for my other sport. So to start things off, I kind of want to get a little bit of a rewind. We're gonna go in the past because I need to explain my basketball journey. I talked about playing basketball mostly like JV last year and how that was like fever dream season. So we're gonna be taking back a notch and going back to middle school. So when I was in 6th grade, um, my dad's like, "Yo, you should play basketball." I was like, "No, no." But I'm gonna go back even further. When I was in 3rd grade, I think, we started like the girls' league. Obviously it wasn't school ball yet because you can't play until you're in 7th grade. But it was like CDYBL, CDGBL, like our girls basketball league, and it was quite literally we played big schools every week, which was fine, but we never won, so that was kind of bad. But in 3rd grade, I tried out and I absolutely hated it. And then in 6th grade, I had just left um my old team and came to my new team. And I was like, you know what? It's a chance for me to see my friends again and like have the time of my life with them. Needless to say, it wasn't as easy as I thought it was. Basketball was bad. Actually, it's not bad. I love basketball. Like, I'm not as good as um I'm not as good at basketball as I am at softball, but like I've gotten so much better over the last 2 years. It's absolutely insane. Um, and like obviously I didn't get a lot of playing time because I was new to the sport. But the my 8th grade year, like the final year you can play, I there were 6 people on the team, so I got a decent amount of playing time. Was I good? No. But did I get playing time? Yes, I did. Um, and then I was iffy if I was gonna play basketball in 9th grade. Because I was like, I don't like the feeling of having to perform in front of a coach in hopes of making the team. So that was kind of like iffy. But my dad was like, yo, just do it. Like my parents were like just give it a try. If you don't make it, you don't make it. So honestly, when I went to that tryout in 9th grade, I was like, I am not making this, bro. Like no way, because I was absolutely selling. Okay, I was not cooking. Like first day of tryouts, I was like, I actually like suck at basketball. Like hello. Um, and then I actually made the team. So I was like, kid you not, my reaction was, I was going crazy because I was like, no way. Needless to say, first scrimmage of the year, I remember this. Oh my God. First scrimmage of the year. I got so nervous, I like dribbled the ball off my foot. That was fire. And then I did something else very stupid, and my coach was like, "Hey, calm down." I was like, "Thank you." And I did calm down, and I actually didn't got put right on the bench. I'm just kidding. Yeah, for the first like month of basketball, I was a bench player, which was fine because like, what was I gonna do anyways? Like, I kind of just stand there. I'm like useless. No, I'm just kidding. Like at that point, I wasn't the basketball player I am now. Like I didn't. Every time I got the ball, I quite literally passed it within 5 seconds. I didn't shoot. Obviously I got in triple threat. If you don't know what triple threat is, hold on, I need the ball. Basically, being triple threat is when you get the ball passed to you, you're like here on your hip. Oh, it makes it annoying. Here on your hip, so you can triple threat. You shoot it, pass it, or like dribble around them. Yeah, that's basketball take. I'm gonna be an announcer, trust. Anyways, yeah. So basically, I passed the ball every single time I got the ball, so that was fun. But I had a couple of breakout games that were huge and honestly the most memorable of last season. First game, no, not like the first game of the season, but like the first game I think that I was starting actually. I was named a starter. It was absolutely crazy. Like, and I always say that last season was a fever dream because it literally was. Like I still don't believe that last season was like real. So we were playing the day before Christmas Eve last year, and I was starting, and I dropped 9 points that game. Hello, I didn't even get like a basket some games, and I dropped 9. I hit my first 3-pointer. I was like, I'm so locked in right now, and yeah, we won, and that was low key lit because it was Christmas week. It was so I remember that to this day. Like it was absolutely insane. The second one was the most memorable because it was so crazy. It was so like I can't. I don't even remember when this was. I don't remember if this was before we played the game before Christmas Eve or if it was after. But it was insane. So the game that I just talked about was home. This one was away, so it was even crazier. I think at that point I was also starting, and if you don't know me, I am like insanely not insane. I wouldn't say insanely, but I'm way better at defense than I am on offense. So that game was like that. I kid you not. When I say it was crazy, it was crazy. So we were. It was like close the entire game, and then early in the fourth quarter, we were losing. I want to say by 10 or so, but we were losing, and I was like, hopefully I can do good on defense. Like I don't know. Um, I don't really remember how many points I dropped that game because also I've have like a fear of traveling for some reason where I like if I get the ball like don't want to do anything with it because I feel like I'm gonna like travel or something. So That's why I don't do that. But I remember missing a bunch of shots, which is fine because I don't know. We still it was kind of close, even though it was a 10-point game or so. And we the defense. I remember I got a couple of steals on defense. That was the most locked in I've ever been playing a basketball game. And I kid you not, we were pressing them the entire time. I think not the entire. Well, I don't know. I don't remember the rules about pressing, but like basically most of the time we were pressing. I think, and it was low key working because we were getting so many steals. And I was so locked in on defense. Like, I was just like, yeah, just like in my mind, I'm like, we gotta stop him. We gotta stop him. We gotta stop him. And we did. And we actually ended up winning that game. It was absolutely crazy. And I'm still flabbergasted that we won. So now that you know a little bit of about last season, I kind of want to talk about the coaching that I've been exposed to um, playing basketball. So my first year playing basketball when I was in sixth grade, um, one of the girls in my grade were like she's on the softball team with me, and she's obviously on my basketball team now. Um, we're the same age, and like our dads are best friends. Like our families are kind of like very close, I would say. And so he was my coach for 3 years, I think. Yeah, 3 or 4 years. And he was great. I think it was better having him as a coach because I knew him and like I wasn't stressed because it was someone I didn't know. But ninth grade, I was not crying, but like internally like crying. Um, if you don't know me, I'm very socially awkward, or yeah, I'm socially awkward and shy, and like I keep to myself until I get to know someone. So like if you bring some random person, some stranger, and like or like yo talk to this kid or talk to this, some of my friends like talk to her, I won't. I mean I will, but it will be like awkward, and I'll probably stutter on my words. But like once I get to know someone, like I just talking is easy. It's just like when I don't know someone. So going to tryouts was hard because I didn't know the coach. But I love her. She's so nice. And I'm so grateful she gave me the opportunity to play basketball because I probably would have cried if I didn't make the team. And I honestly was expecting not to make the team. But I did. And I'm so grateful for that. And she was so nice to me. She um gave me so much confidence. Like it was special. Like she was so nice and so sweet, and I miss her because she moved back home. But and honestly, coming into this season, I thought I was gonna be on JV again. That's like yeah, no way I'm like going on varsity. They're like stacked. Um, and she moved back home, and I was like, we would have another new coach. Oh my god! Like the social anxiety inside of me was taking over, and I was like, I'm gonna have to do this all over. Like I kid you not, I was like, I will have to do this all over again. And I was dreading that, but then I got pulled up to varsity, so I didn't have to worry about that. All right, so now that that's out of the way, we're gonna talk about my basketball. Well, we already just talked about that. I don't know what to talk about now. Basketball. I'm gonna talk about this. So basketball so far is so great. The first week of practice was so electric. We had so much fun together. Like someone suggested team bonding. We had a scrimmage Tuesday, and we were huddled up because we had like 2 minutes left until like the scrimmage started, and we were like that went by quick, so we just like huddled up for a minute and a half, and our captain was like, yo, we should do a team bonding, and she was like, wait, we low-key don't need team bonding. So like I think the way the team is gelling right now, like it's so great, and I enjoy like listen, it's a huge change going from being oh, also another thing I didn't talk about, I was named captain 3 games left in the season. Like, there were 3 games left in the season, and coach at one of our games called us into a huddle, and I will never forget this. And she was like, "Listen, I'll give you our same game day spiel, okay, when it comes time for the game, but I kind of just wanted to talk about this and like I don't know." So basically, what she said along the lines of what she said was coachable. She's very coachable. Um, like when coaches are talking, like she's paying attention, she's giving them eye contact, she hustles after everything, um she like always tries her best, like always putting in effort, great attitude, great energy. um and she was like, the coaches have noticed this, like, and I kind of want it to rub off on you guys. And then she proceeded to be like, so with that being said, um I want to add a captain to the existing 2 captains that we had. And she was like, Kate, you're captain. I was like, that low-key capped off my season, bro. Like, not only did I go from being a bench player to a starter, I was a captain. Like, never in a million years did I ever think I was going to be a captain in my first season playing school basketball. Mind you, I didn't even play school basketball. I didn't play modified for 2 years, 7th and 8th grade. No, I completely skipped out on that and didn't do basketball until high school. And you're telling me I'm a captain. Like, that, I was like so happy and so proud of myself. And then the last 3 games of the season, I kind of just like vanished. Like, I actually didn't do good, but that's okay. Because I enjoyed my season. I enjoyed my time with my teammates and my coach, and I developed as a player, and I'm still developing, and that's all that matters. Anyways, sorry for that little spiel. I kind of forgot to say that. Anyways, the season's going great so far. I really like the way our team is gelling. You know, practices every day. Practices are so energetic, and everyone puts in their full effort, and it's just really something that I'm really excited. And I think everyone is excited. I think that we have um very high potential. I think we have very good chances at being a very good basketball team. Some team that people are going to be scared of when it comes time for sectionals and the postseason. Um, and honestly, what I was saying before I cut to my little spiel, um, it's totally different. It's totally different from last year, being a starter and a captain, and now being a bench player who obviously I'm expecting not to get a lot of playing time. Obviously, like, it's it's gonna happen because we got a great starting 5. I kid you not. Um, and listen, nothing wrong with being a bench player. I wanna highlight this. There's nothing wrong with being a bench player. Okay. If you're on the bench, you gotta cheer as loud as you possibly can. Be the best teammate for your teammates. Be the best hype man, cheerleader, maybe question mark. Best teammate you can be. Because at the end of the day, I don't know, you're trying to win a game, so like I don't know what I was gonna say, so I just yeah. At the end of the day, you're trying to win a game. You're trying to win the game and put your team in the best position to win. So yeah. Honestly, I am not complaining about being a bench player because honestly, it's way less stressful to watch the game instead of actually being in a situation where you're like, oh shoot, we're down by like 3 points with a minute left. Like, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Not that I'm not that I don't know what I'm doing. More so, I'm anxious. Like, don't pass the ball to me, which is the mindset you should never have. But like me being okay at basketball, like don't pass me the ball because I'm either gonna airball or not make the right decision and we're gonna be cooked. But honestly, I'm so unbelievably excited for the season. Like, it's so much fun being on a team where everyone is competing. Um, and everyone has a good attitude. They show up to practice with a good attitude, good effort, good energy. It's great and refreshing, and I love that because I'm such an emotional player, I guess, where I'm energetic was the word I'm looking for. I'm such an energetic player. Like I easily get hyped up. Like I hit a three, boom. Yeah, but I'm really excited for where the season is gonna go, and I'm really excited. Like, bottom line, I'm very excited for the season, for everything that's to come for the season, and can't wait to watch our team succeed. So, what I want the youngins who watch to take away from this, obviously, I hope you play multiple sports, because honestly, playing something other than softball is fun. And I'm not saying that in like a, oh, I hate softball. Like, no, because I love softball. Like I love soft. I wear softball things every day at school, almost every day. Like I love softball. I love the grind. Um, but trying to get better at something, I love challenges. Um, especially like um, challenges that involve sports. I love attempting or trying to get better every single day. I love putting in effort and putting in the grind and working, um, and trying to get better. Um, it's just something I love, and I think that's what this season is mostly gonna be, trying to get better and helping on my team. Another key point, I talked about this earlier, but being a bench player, if you're on the bench, you shouldn't be pouting, um, and you shouldn't be getting emotional. You shouldn't be being like, oh, why am I out? Why am I sitting? Like, why? Think about the team. It doesn't matter how well you do. Maybe personally it does, but you can't let that affect you, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you make all your shots and you, get how many whatever steals, rebounds, you know, like points. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that your team wins the game, and you put your team in a position to win. That's all that matters. Um, and also all that matters is being a good teammate, being there for your teammates. Being like, hey, you got the next one. Like if their shot doesn't go in, hey, you got the next one. Um, and if they hit a shot, be like, boom, 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 boom. Not like that, but like, boom, hit a three, let's go. Um, just being a good teammate and not pouting because you're on the bench. Um, Another thing I want you youngins to do, y'all young people out there that are hopefully watching, um, listen, if you're not good at a sport that you are playing, especially starting, because I've been playing basketball uh, 4 or 5 years, and I'm so bad at it. Like I wouldn't say I'm amazing at it. I would say I'm okay at it, because here and there I make shots, here and there I miss shots. Like it's just gonna happen. Don't hang your head. Keep going. Like always be positive when you're playing and say, "Hey, I got the next one. Hey, I'm gonna make the next shot." Or, "Hey, I'm gonna make the next pass. Next pass is gonna be great. Next shot's gonna be great." Just being positive to yourself like that. Like the way you're positive to your teammates. Like, "Hey, you got the next shot." Or, "Hey, you know, you yeah, you know where I'm going with that." Just being positive to yourself in the way that you're positive to your teammates. I think that's really important. And also have fun. Like the season honestly isn't even that long. Enjoy it. Enjoy every second of it. Enjoy every second with your teammates. Enjoy every bonding moment that you have on the court and off the court or field, you know. Enjoy it because it can be gone in a second like that. Um and yeah, I think that's gonna be it. As always, even though this video kind of wasn't about recruiting, because I'm not trying to go to college for basketball, your recruitment journey is your journey. It's not gonna be someone else's. Don't compare yourself. Obviously, don't compare yourself, because it's not gonna be like you. If someone else committed somewhere, you're gonna do the same thing. It's not gonna be like that. You're on your own journey, or just remember that. Anyways, that's it for the Catch with Kate. I hope you guys enjoyed episode 5. Also, sorry again. Sorry I have been gone for like 2 months. Schoolwork has been absolutely crazy. Don't worry, I'm on top of it. I have good grades. Trust. High 90s and like mid 90s. And softball and basketball has just started, so I had about a week and a half of free time off from everything, and we just stopped practice for softball for a month, so that starts up next week, so I'm probably not gonna have a lot of free time. But anyways, that'll do it for the 5th episode of the Catch with Kate. I hope you guys enjoy, and remember, play sports. That is it for me. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Have a happy weekend. It's Friday tomorrow. Black Friday tomorrow. Go shopping or something. I don't know. Hit up Amazon. I don't know. Anyways, happy Thanksgiving to all. And to all, a good night.